Hi there. I'm Janet Chandler with the Cullman Tribune, and I'm here to read you a bedtime story. I ran across a fascinating book the other day. I've always loved science, and this tells the tale of many lives. This is the book called Great Black Heroes, 5 Brilliant Scientists. This story is of Shirley Ann Jackson. She was born in 1946. She is a great nuclear scientist. Mom, one day everyone will call me Shirley the Great, exclaimed 4-year-old Shirley Ann Jackson. Mrs. Jackson looked at her young child and smiled. Shirley was born in Washington, D.C. on August 5th, 1946. Her parents, Beatrice and George Jackson, believed their little girl was special too. They were right. Shirley Ann Jackson achieved many firsts. She would become one of the most respected nuclear physicists in the United States. As a young girl, Shirley liked science so much she did experiments at home just for fun. One day, Shirley decided to do an experiment with bees. She went into the backyard and sneaked up behind bees that were on the rose bushes. She gently scooped the bees into jars. All together, she collected bumblebees, yellow jackets, and wasps. The young future scientist put 3 bees, one of each type, into 30 different glass jars. She stored the jars in a space underneath the porch. Shirley studied how different foods affected the bees. Shirley also studied how the bees got along with one another. She wrote down her results in a notebook. Then she set the bees free. When she started high school in 1960, Shirley was still doing experiments. Now she entered them in the school's science fairs. Shirley attended all-black Roosevelt High School in Washington, D.C. The school didn't have a good science lab, so Shirley did her experiments at home. Her hard work paid off. She was a straight A student. "Here comes the brain," students said when she passed by. Shirley graduated from Roosevelt High School in the summer of 1964. She had the highest grade average in the class. In the fall, Shirley went to Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, in Cambridge. They had the best programs in math and science. Shirley wanted to become a scientist. She was one of only a handful of blacks who went to MIT. But that didn't stop her from reaching her goal. She studied hard and she passed all of her tests. In 1968, Shirley graduated with a degree in physics, the science of matter and energy. After graduation, Shirley kept studying at MIT, and in 1973, she received a Doctor of Physics degree. Shirley was the first black woman at MIT to receive this important certificate. Shirley mainly studied theoretical physics. That means she used math to figure out how atoms, the tiniest bits of matter, work. Shirley is one of the first black women to specialize in this field of science. In 1976, Shirley went to work for American Telegraph and Telephone, AT&T, in Murray Hill, New Jersey. Her work with atoms helped AT&T design and build circuits. These are paths through which electricity can flow. She helped them design and build semiconductor lasers, material that lets electricity run through it. Without these materials, you wouldn't be able to talk to your friends on the phone long distance or play your CDs. Through her work, Shirley met Morris A. Washington. He was a physicist at AT&T too. Shirley and Morris fell in love and got married. They have one son, Alan. Throughout her career, Shirley has held many big jobs. She has taught at universities. She served for 10 years on the New Jersey Commission on Science and Technology. She received many prestigious awards and honors. In 1995, Shirley received a very special honor. President Bill Clinton named her chairman of the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, the NRC, in Rockville, Maryland. This was another first. Shirley Jackson became the commission's first Black chairperson. The chairperson's job at the NRC is very, very important. It is to make sure nuclear power plants around the country are safe. The chairperson helps find safe places to store harmful nuclear waste. She makes sure that nuclear waste are destroyed completely and properly. The chairperson also helps decide how nuclear materials can be used in medical and scientific research. Dr. Jackson left the NRC in 1999 to accept a position as president of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York. Shirley Ann Jackson is proud of her achievements. More than anything, she hopes that her success will inspire other African American children to become scientists too. I'm always amazed at what people can accomplish in their lives. I hope you have a good evening and sweet dreams. Good night.